I sometimes get up in the middle of the night. I have an idea and I can't go to sleep until I make sure I don't forget it. So I get up. This is little bits and pieces of things, not necessarily the story about Cheryl, but any story. A good writer really needs to read a variety of different kinds of books. Since this is where I do all of my reading, I guess you would call it my research chair. This is Cheryl's trophy for the California Sunshine Beauty Pageant of 1977. The photographer that did this gave it to me, and we had it on display at her funeral. Why did I wait 30-some years to write the story of my daughter's untimely death? It's very, very raw in the beginning, and to talk about that person or to write about that person is painful. My daughter died as a result of a car accident when she was 19 years old. I was just in a fog. I mean, I just was living life because you do. You get up in the morning, you take one step, and so I wasn't going to be writing. I'm just going to be doing my job because I have to do my job and take care of everything else. Then, when I started to come out of this fog, life was too busy and too hectic. My career was going like crazy, and I just didn't have time. And so that was always like on the back burner. It's right there. One of these days I'll get to it. And it took till I moved here to Plymouth Village and get into this writing group that I really felt encouraged to do that. I've often said I was led here. I moved here to Plymouth Village and I've never looked back. I've never regretted it. When I first went to the creative writing class, I was just going to listen and watch what was going on, and that's when I made the decision to write something for the next class. I got up the nerve and I sat down and I wrote a short story about Cheryl. I thought, I'm not sure if I can do this, so I announced that right at the beginning. Now, I've written this story about my daughter, and I want you to know that I might not be able to finish it. And then I went to read it and choked up a couple times, but I kept going, and everybody was silent. I thought, oh boy, maybe I shouldn't have done this. I think they were all holding their breath too, and they all felt the emotion. And it took them a while to be able to voice what they thought about the story. But I got good feedback. They inspired me. So I came home and said, maybe now's the time to take it a step further. It was very important for me to write this book because I want the world to know about my daughter, Cheryl. And I want to know what a lovely person she was. I used to be shy about it. I used to have a feeling that I'm not very good. And some of my closest friends here at Plymouth Village would say, oh, did you know Kaye wrote a book? And I'd say, shh, you don't have to tell them that. Because I thought, I don't know, it seems like arrogant or something. But I'm kind of getting rid of that feeling. And I feel good to stand up and proud, I guess I would say. I feel proud to share my stories. I probably would never have been brave enough to write that story if I hadn't been encouraged by my friends here at Plymouth Village.